Today's look is this purple spotlight eye created with just one palette. If you want to see how I created this, please keep watching. So these are the brushes I used. I have a big fluffy brush, two small crease brushes, a cut crease brush and a shadow brush. This was the first shade that I used as a transition shade. I then used this dark purple for my crease and outer corners and inner corner. This light purple I used to buff out the edges. This was the first shimmer shade for the spotlight, and then this shimmer I used for extra dimension. So to begin, I take my fluffy brush with that first brown shade and just buff that into my crease, just to add a bit of a base and something to work with. We then grab one of those small crease brushes and take the dark purple and start placing that into the crease. This I like to take up slightly higher than the crease, just so you can get that good spotlight look when you're looking forward. As you can see, I keep dipping back into my pan to pick up more product, just so I can get the depth and intensity of the colour that I want. Once we've got the crease as dark as we like, we then move on to the outer and inner corner of the eyelid, leaving the centre blank. Don't worry about blending too much currently, because we will be using the lighter purple to blend out the edges. We then take the second clean small crease brush and use the lighter purple to start buffing out the edges of the darker purple. This will take time, so please be patient. Also, sorry for the very awful positioning when I put my head down too far. I then go back in with that fluffy brush that we used first of all, just to continue to buff out the edges. As you can see here, I'm just adding a bit more of that dark purple to deepen up where it's blended out a bit too much. When you're satisfied with your blend, you can then grab your cut crease brush with some concealer on, or some PLouise base, whatever you use, and carve out where you want the top of your spotlight to be. I then like to try and use this brush just to slightly blend the purple, but don't worry too much, as we will blend afterwards. As you can see here, I'm taking that small crease brush with a bit more of that dark purple and blending out those edges that little bit more. Once you've got the shape that you like, you then can grab your shadow brush with a spritz of setting spray or whatever you like to use, and grab that first dark purple shimmer shade and pack that on. I like to take this slightly onto the dark purple, just again to help blend those edges out. Once you've covered all of the blank space, you can then grab the lightest purple shimmer shade and add it to the centre and very top of the spotlight eye, just for that added dimension. To finish up with the shadow, we then take the first fluffy brush with a mix of the light brown and lightest purple under the eye. I then take the first small crease brush with some of the darker purple and blend that under the eye too, just to pull it all together. Again, awful angles. Can you tell I'm new to this? I then grab my big fluffy brush once more to blend all those edges out so that it's all seamless. Now I take that small first crease brush once more and take a tiny bit of that deep purple to soften out those edges of the spotlight. To finish up with that blend of the spotlight, I take a tiny bit more of the shimmer shade. Add a brow, lashes, inner and brow bone highlight and you are done. Hope you enjoyed this look. Thank you for watching.